Hello, my YouTube family and friends. I pray that you all are having a beautiful, blessed Saturday in the mighty name of Jesus. And you already know, if you have not said it already, let's say it together. Thank you, Jesus, for another day. It's a blessing to be alive, y'all. It really is. So yeah, I'm out. As you can see, I'm out and about in the car, my son's car. Just got through dumping the garbage where we live, because we're a little ways. It's not like in the last condo we were in. We literally could just walk out of our condo, go down the steps, and the dumpster was right there. But here, it's not. So I was telling my daughter and my son, I said, we're gonna have to find another solution, because this time we had quite a few bags, and I always double bag them. And we got a little porch, outside our we got one, two, there's two, actually it's three. There's three, like decks or whatever you want to call it. So it's like a little porch area. But the one from my son's room and the living room is shared, and then I have one off of my from my bedroom. So, we could sit there, and look out like that way. So I can put the I always double bag the garbage. And right now it's cool, it's cold, a little cool. So, the smell is not whatever. But I was telling my son and daughter, I said, I'm going to have to figure out a better solution, because unless we dump it, when we first moved in, we were so excited, y'all. We were we'll put the garbage bags in my son's trunk every night. But now, sometimes it's not convenient, because when he leaves, he's going straight, we're going straight to work. So it's just like, what, so a lot of times we just don't want to dump garbage in the morning. Is your man is you're trying to get to work, you're not thinking about dumping no garbage. And then it's sort of out of the way when you're leaving out of the condo area, sort of out of the way, to you kind of veer off and turn around and all that stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna have to either get a garbage can. I wish I could talk. We don't really know anybody there like that yet, but I wish I could find out a better solution. But I was thinking, if we were to just get a garbage can, and then that way we could put the garbage in there, and then but I don't know how well efficient that will be, because we'll have to still gonna have to carry the bags out of that can. But I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna figure out a way, because when it gets warm, it's gonna get warm, and that garbage starts to smell, even if you put it outside on the deck or something. So we're just gonna have to figure out a better way to do it. We may just have to. There's probably no other solution but to just take it every day, So we don't have a lot of garbage, but this time we had quite a few bags. We had like 7 or 8 bags this time to dump, because I cleaned out the fridge and the freezer, because I'm getting ready to buy some more food. And then it's just everyday. It's just everyday garbage, That's all. But anyway, I was just chatting there about garbage. But yeah, I'm on my way to get got some errands to run, and then I'm going to first off, I got some errands to run, and then like I said, I got to get more acquainted with this side of Colorado versus the other side, because I'm just so familiar with it, the side that we've always been in since we first moved here. But I got to venture out more. A lady at church was telling me, she said, where you live is so much to do. And I said, yeah, but I keep finding myself going back to where we were. And, I guess I'm just so more, it's more familiar to me. And I just know, I like going in a store where I know where everything is at. Because here, it's just so vast and everything is so different. And I went in a store, I tried to venture out a little while, maybe a year or so ago, in a grocery store. The same grocery store I always go to, Safeway. And I went in that store, y'all, and I was so lost. They probably thought I was trying to steal. because I didn't know where anything was at. Literally everything was in a different place than what I was accustomed to it being. Of course, because it's a different store. So I was like, okay, I'm not doing that again. And I went. It was raining that night, and I didn't go in there to buy groceries really, but I went in there to buy a few items that we needed to carry us over until it was time to get groceries. But yeah, that wasn't a good idea. Last minute idea. But I was on that side of town for some reason, and that's primarily the reason I stopped at that one, because I didn't want to go all the way to the one I'm going to, which I go to now. Because at that time, that night, I was a long ways from the one I was used to. So that's what it was too. But yeah, you know, there's nothing wrong with learning new stuff and doing new things, but you gotta learn where you're going. You know, it's just, I'm having to do that. It's a learning experience for me, because I love new, yes I do, but I just, you know, I like also to know where I'm going. I'm trying to get to Dunkin' Donuts, y'all. I want me a iced, what is it, iced chai tea. They're so good, and I'm gonna figure out how to make me one, because that's what I'm gonna buy the ingredients for that, and I'm gonna make my own, because Dunkin' is not expensive, but I want to make my own. I don't want to buy it all the time. It's a treat sometimes, but I want to know how to make it myself. So I got a 1 o'clock appointment. I better be skedaddling. But I think I can go this way to go to the Dunkin', because I missed my turn for the there's a little turn you can do here. I think I can still come out on it. Ooh, yeah, I can. Thank you, Jesus. I can. Yay, I did. God help me do it. Yeah, I didn't even know I could do this. Yeah, it's like when I'm coming from where we live, I can see the Dunkin' Donuts across the highway or whatever, interstate or whatever you want to call it. But I never knew I could come this way and come back. It's like a veer around. So that's good, because I always thought, oh man, I missed my turn there, so I gotta go all what I didn't know I didn't have to do that. So but yeah, I just wanted to spend some little me time with myself today, y'all. I feel like I just, like yesterday, I didn't get off work till almost 6 o'clock, and I was so tired, y'all. But I so enjoy what I do. I really do. I love what I do at this job that God has placed me at. And I'm telling you, it makes a difference when you're doing something you enjoy versus just clocking in every day and just, you know, going through the motions. It makes a huge difference. It really do. So I'm thankful. I really am for this job. Yeah, it put me right at the Dunkin' right here. Yeah, I'm thankful for this job. I really am. And the people I work with every day, it's just a blessing. It's a blessing for my soul. And God knew, he said it, you know, he was gonna put me around people that was gonna encourage me and lift me up, and it's so refreshing, y'all. I'm telling you. And I said this in previous videos. Pray to God for a job that he wants you to have. You know, we want jobs, you know, for the title, and I want to work there because my friend worked there. I want to work there because it pays a lot. No, get that out your mind. Want what God has for you. That's your biggest blessing. So yeah, I'm gonna get me a. See the menu. Okay.
Thank you for choosing Dunkin'. This is Kiana. What can I get started for you?
Yes, I like a large iced chai latte.
I'm so sorry?
A chai.
A chai latte?
Chai latte, iced.
Anything else?
That'll be all.
Alright, I'll have it ready for the middleman.
Okay. I think I said that wrong, y'all. That's why she was like, what? They sort of busy the other day. So yeah, it's just a blessing. It really is to be somewhere you know, where God has you. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a blessing. And I don't want to be in no other place, because like I said, you know, a lot of times we say, well, you know, that's what I've heard people say. I was talking to someone, it's been a while ago, but I heard them say, you know, well, this is what, you know, I've done all my life, and this is what, you know, my degree is in, or this is what I you know, I really excel in this type of work. But, you know, we never really think about, is that what God wants for you though? You know, yes, you can have a degree, and it doesn't even matter about that. It's just the fact that God said, well, you've done your time with that. Or, you know, maybe you went to school for something that you really wanted to do, and God said, I never had that plan for your life. That's what you wanted, or that's what you were persuaded to do. So again, y'all, we gotta line up with what God has for us. Quit worrying about, you know, what people say they want for you, or what you want for you. Want what God has for you. That's the whole point of it all. And God will, watch how He'll bless you in that. He will bless you so wonderfully when you want what He wants. That's because that's called purpose. It's called purpose. So yeah, I'm gonna get my little iced chai latte, or whatever, how you say it. I think I'm not saying it right. So she's like, what? Hello. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Alright, here's that for you.
Okay.
Have a nice day, ma'am.
You too, thank you. I was just about to say, are you gonna give me a straw? I was just thinking of a man, because usually they give you both the straw and the drink at the same time, but maybe she was just focused on, I gave her cash, I gave her a $10 bill, so maybe she's focused on that. But I was like, am I gonna get my straw? Am I gonna absorb it, or how am I drink it? But nah, she was nice. I just be paying attention to how people do stuff, because sometimes, you know, some people, they ready to drink. Whatever they buy, they ready to get into it. You know, especially if it's a drink, a tea or coffee or something. And I was like, okay, what's the delay, you know? But everybody got their own system. They got their way of doing stuff. And that's okay. Okay, I'm trying to get y'all set up here. But anyway, it's so pretty out here. It says 62 degrees, and that's why a lot of people out and about. I think I wore the wrong thing, but this is thin. But it's still cool. If you out there, if you walking around outside, it's cool. So it's not like hot, but I went outside this morning on the deck, and it was pretty chilly. But of course, that was earlier. That was like 10. So when I came out here, I had got my coat and my sweater. I won't need either one of those. So I'm like, well, thank you, Jesus. It's a beautiful day. It is. It's always pretty here. So that's what a lot of people like about here. It's just always sunny. It's always sunny. I don't, you know, it's every now and then it may look a little dark and gloomy here, if it's, you know, maybe snowy or something like that. But for the most part, it's always sunny. It's always sunny. So yeah, y'all, I'm so happy. I was telling my this don't look like a Lord, but I guess it is. There it is, y'all. I love these. These are so good. But I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna figure out how to make my own. Cause like I said, I don't like to be buying. That's expensive. I want to make my own. And it said black tea. Come on, y'all. It said black tea and cinnamon. It named I can't remember the other stuff it said put in there. I think vanilla extract and I don't think what else. It was some more stuff. It's basically sugar, some, you know, sweetener. But I remember it said black tea, cinnamon. I already got cinnamon, but I'm gonna get another little thing of cinnamon, can of cinnamon, and then and I'm gonna do me a like a trial one just to see how it tastes, and I'm gonna put some ice in it. Cause I want to make I like knowing how to make my own stuff, cause like I said, they charge all this money for stuff that you can do at home. So I'm gonna do what they say it's a copycat. I'm gonna do a copycat one. So yeah, I'm gonna get to this. I had a 1 o'clock appointment. I'm gonna get here. I'll try to get here a little early, so maybe they'll see me a little early. And y'all, I keep saying this over and over and over. I was telling my youngest daughter, she was telling me about something she had heard about somebody, and I was telling her, I said, they were making plans for. She's about to come home for spring break, and I was telling her, I said, you know what? I said, Mama feel like a millionaire. I said, and I do. I really do, because I feel like I'm where God has for me to be at this particular time. I have everything I need. We've come so far, you guys. And you know that if you've been watching this channel, we were staying with a lady. We were staying with a lady from church for 3 months. And then prior to that, we were staying in a condo, but we couldn't stay at the condo but for a year. And then at the end of that year, the lease didn't get renewed, so we found ourselves in a hotel. And so you go back in some of my videos, if you're new here listening, you'll see what I'm talking about. God has really blessed us, and not one time were we ever living out of this car, because my car got repoed. But it never came to that, yes. But we always had a covering. We always had a covering, and I thank Him for that. Now when we were in the Motel 6 hotel, that was not comfortable for me at all, because that hotel was not clean, the one we were in, and it was just a lot of questionable people in and out of it, and I didn't feel safe. We stayed there for only, it was just really the weekend. And it was only one day where my daughters had to stay there, because this was before my youngest daughter went to college. But it was only one weekday, which was a Monday, that they had to stay there while me and my youngest son went to work. But it was uncomfortable. It really was. But I remember what one of the management people said to me just a week or so ago. They said, we know you've been through a lot, but you've dealt with it all with grace. And I wanted to just talk to him about some grace, because that's God giving me, all of us, grace. But a lot of times God don't want us to go into details and stuff like that. He wants, let people say what they gonna say to you, and you'll get a chance, because he already know. He know where I stand with God, and he know, my stance with that and everything, and he know I'm not ashamed of God. So again, I just when he said that, though, it got to me, because I'm like, people are watching us, y'all. They watching how we handle situations. And I was listening to somebody, or I was reading something, I can't remember, and they were saying, a lot of times our children are watching us. They looking at how we handle stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, when we were about to had to leave that condo, that was back in last year, July. That was our last month there, and I was just calm, but I was, not to say I wasn't concerned, but I wasn't worried. That's one thing I was not worried about where we were gonna go. But I was like, I know we need to go somewhere. And then that put us back with dealing about storage and all that. That's one thing that I did not enjoy doing. We had to keep, I was like, I thought we were done with, putting our stuff back and forth in storage, because we did. That's one thing that I've had my fair share of, is storage here. We've had to put stuff in storage, take stuff out, put it back in, go back and forth, get stuff out. It's just, I'm tired of storage. But you do what you have to do until you can do better. You don't want to, it's a blessing to have that option, but at the same time, like I said, I was just like, okay, You know, I'm over it. I'm tired of storage. I want my stuff with us. So the Lord worked that out where we were able to, you know, get our stuff out of storage and you know, everything we got out. And I said, Lord, we don't want to have to do that no more. And next time, I know the Lord gonna bless us. And the children say, Mama, you always say. I said, well, I'm not putting a timeline on Jesus, but it's no. I don't believe it's gonna be no more storage, because we're gonna be moving from one. Ain't gonna be no more of that. It's gonna be moving from this place into our house. So the home that God has for us. So whenever that is, that's fine with me. But I was telling, like I said, I was telling the children. I said, I was telling my youngest daughter. I said, I feel like a millionaire, and I do. And I know the best is still yet to come for me and my children. But when I say that, I mean I feel so rich. I'm rich in Jesus, because, you know, a lot of times everything, God provides us everything we need. And I look at how, you know, sometimes we can get so accustomed to, you know, this is what I have, this is what you know, this is my car, this is me, you know. And so when you don't have those quote unquote things, you know, you feel some type of way, you feel lesser than. But God is through that, God is teaching us, you have me. So that's all you need. That's all you'll ever need. When you got Jesus, you got everything you need. Read your Bible. That's just how it is. But the world has taught us we gotta have a you know, we gotta have a house, we gotta have a car, we gotta have a such and such money in the bank. We got to have a certain type of job. This is how the world perceives being wealthy, and, you know, this is how you're making it, because you have those things. But in actuality, you know, according to the God's holy word, when you got Him, you praying, you're fasting, you're seeking His face. That's how you're gonna. That's success in God's eye when you got Him. And like I said, you know, we got to get out of worrying about what people think about us, and you know, we got to meet a certain status quo. Well, I got to have this, and I think that's why I really believe. Well, I don't think I believe. I believe that's why a lot of people, when they don't have those things, they sort of isolate themselves, or they feel like, you know, they not. You know, they just not a good person. You know, well, I should have this, and that's where a lot of that comparison comes from. You know, and stuff like that, because, you know, they looking at what their friends got, they looking at what their family members got, and who cares? And that's what God has taught me. You know, we had a lot of we don't have it now, but God gonna take care of that. But I'm saying, and I'm not bragging, I'm giving all honor, glory, and praise to God. But we had, from my late husband's death policy, you know, we had money that we had never seen before. But of course, I used that money to, you know, get the house sold. It was so much repair. I shared this in a previous video. It was so much repair that needed to be done on that house. Oh my gosh, that we had been living in almost 20 years. And you know, you just don't realize all the stuff that you need to do on a house. Actually, we realized it, but we just didn't have the money. You know, we didn't have the money, and we didn't care. But we were just living and just living. That's what we were doing, best we could. But, you know, we enjoyed life. But that house, yeah, after he passed away, and, you know, the realtor said, you know, you got to fix this, you got to do this, you got to do that. And, you know, we had things there. We had a lot of things there. But then when we came here, God said, it's time to strip you. Y'all spoiled, you know. Y'all a little too spoiled. You know, you had your nice little time with the money and enjoying this, that, and the other. So he stripped us down. He took my car away, which I prayed for that because I couldn't afford it. He took my car away. And there was a point in time where my son, because you know, it was just a lot going on at a particular time when they went back to Tennessee, and it was just a lot going on. But the Lord blessed him where he didn't have to. We still got his car. and my family members pitched in and helped out or whatever. But that's sort of, I wanted to bring that in because a lot of times we look at situations and we think, why is this happening to me? And I'm gonna be honest, I actually that was in my mind for a little bit, but it went away. But it was initially on my mind because I'm like, Lord, what's going on here? I don't have don't I need a car? But the Lord was like, you got access to a car, and that's all you need right now. That's all you need. So, like I said, we want what we want, but God said, I got something better for you. I got something way better than you can even imagine. And so, that's what he's saying to me. And we got to get out of, like I said, we look at other people, and I feel like that's too why he moved me away from Tennessee around people. Because, in Tennessee, I've shared this before, but I share it again. In Tennessee, people got stuff. They got stuff, they got Lexuses and they got Infinities and they got all these nice vehicles they riding around in, and they just got stuff, stuff. Nice houses furnished with the best of the best, and it's a lower cost of living there, but they just got, they can afford it. They've been, a lot of them retired, some of them not, but what I'm learning too is that a lot of times I feel like that's what I was telling the children, that's what me and my late husband were doing. We were living, I was telling me and my youngest son, we always have heart-to-heart talks, but I was telling him, I said, I said, Mom and Dad, we were living above our means. And y'all, this be so good. It be so good. It's syrup, milk. It's 3 chai syrup and milk. And I don't know if it's black. Like I say, I don't know if it's black. I guess it's black. It said black tea, but this be so good. It's so refreshing to drink. I'm trying to waste time because my appointment ain't till 1 o'clock. But yeah, going back to that. So yeah, I was telling him, he was sort of looking at me like, Mama, what you mean? I said, yeah, son. I said, Mom and Daddy, I said, we were living above our means. I said, we had nice stuff. We had cars. We had this and that. I said, but, we were struggling to maintain that type of living. And that's what a lot of people are doing there. And they probably doing it here. I don't know. But I'm talking about there because I used to be there. I don't know a whole lot about Colorado, but that's what was going on. People were living above their means, and they were, I'm gonna get this type of car, and I give you an example. I'm gonna get this type of car. Like we weren't trying. There, it's a saying, keeping up with the Joneses. So I feel like that's how I was raised. You get nice. There's nothing wrong with having nice stuff. No, it's not. But like I said, stuff don't need to have you. And when it has you, God said, that's an idol. He said, I gotta take it away from me because that's an idol. So I thank him for the rewrite for my life story. I really do, because I feel so much better now. The weight has been lifted. I don't feel like I no longer feel like I have to impress nobody. And here, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Here, people don't care if you on a bike. Like on my job, at the job I'm at, they could care less. If I was trying to, when I first had to start Ubering, they could care less. I told them, that my car had got repoed, but I'm saying it was no judge. It was no judge zone, and they were like, okay, because people, here I just know my youngest son said the same thing. He said, Mom, people here, they don't even care about what kind of car you got or nothing. I said, they don't. And I said, that's what I love about here. They don't. They don't care. If you pull up like I said, you pull up on a bike, or you can pull up in a Infinity truck or Infinity car, a Dodge, or well, I don't know what kind of car, but they don't care. And that's how it should be. You know, people, like I said, people are so, you know, consumed with stuff. And, you know, stuff will lead you down the wrong road if you're not careful. But I've noticed that here. They don't, because even when I had my Infinity truck, SUV, I was even parking way away, you know, away from all the other cars. And, you know, I sort of didn't want anybody to see what kind of car I had, you know. But some of them knew, some of them whatever. But they didn't care because they weren't impressed by it. But in the South, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. You know, they looking at what kind of car you got at church, you know, what kind of car you pulling up in. Everybody got their ride all shined up and glossed up. But y'all, I'm going to tell you, that's one thing that I'm so thankful how God is, when he's making me over. And I shared this the other night or whatever on one of my other videos. But when we had a little money, extra money, I still shopped at Goodwill. I still shopped at the thrift stores. I still was trying to get a good deal. I mean, I let the children get what they wanted, but it was like my stomach was sour from I wasn't interested in trying to buy stuff. Like, because I was thinking about, okay, why do we even have this money? We got this money because my husband died, you know. So, and it put a little damper on spending the money for me, you know. I was just like, And I didn't have a problem with spending it on bills because I know I needed to do that. But it put a damper on me enjoying it because I'm like, you know, I just, the most thing I was buying, y'all, to be honest, was the stuff for the house we were in Tennessee, because I was trying to fix it up and get it back, just some type of normalcy. But other than that, I didn't have no desire, I'm gonna go out and just buy meat, because even the children were saying, they said, Mama, you just buying all this house stuff. And I was just really trying to make the house back into a home. And you know, we had been there for so long. It's a nice house, but it, you know, it was, like I said, a lot of stuff we had let go and a lot of stuff needed to be repaired, and I got all that stuff done, praise be to God. So I was able to do that. But that's what I was spending my money on. You know, I just wasn't, I mean, I bought new pajamas, stuff like that. I was buying new stuff, like stuff I needed, but like I said, it wasn't in abundance of, I'm finna go on a shopping spree. And I was still watching what I was spending. So I thank the Lord for that. And I'm still the same way. Like, after I leave this appointment, I'm gonna go to the Goodwill. I love, y'all, that is so relaxing to me, going in the Goodwill, walking around and just looking. I love it. It's so relaxing. Excuse me. It's so relaxing, because you see stuff that maybe you're like, I'm gonna get that, or should I get that? And I just love walking through. Oh, it's so relaxing. So I'm gonna go there, and then I'm gonna go to that other thrift store here, ARC. I'm gonna go there, and that's probably, I'm gonna get a few items. I'm trying to think, usually we do the grocery run on Sunday, but I may change it up I may do it today, because see, normally my son is normally he don't always be off on Saturday, so that's why I have to do all that, the Walgreens and the grocery store on Sunday after church, because he's usually, you know, he don't always be off on Saturday, but he's off today. So he's like, Mama, whatever you need, you can take the car. And I was like, okay. So he always be looking out for his mama. I said, yeah, I'm so that's why I got a late start, because Saturdays, you know, even when he has to work, you know, I just plan to stay in, and I will Instacart or whatever. But yeah, I'll see what I'm gonna fix tonight for them. I really been having on my mind to fix, I want some salmon. I always get fish, but I like salmon too. I was watching a YouTube video lady that salmon looks so good. salmon and just rice and a biscuit. That sounds so good. But and maybe some sweet potatoes. I got 2 sweet potatoes at the house, at the condo. So I probably I don't know. I see what I'm gonna fix for them, because they want to fix them something good for tonight, and they said they tired of spaghetti. So I may do that. Either do lasagna and salad, or either only thing about that lasagna thing, it takes, well, I'm learning I can do micro bake, so I can put it in the microwave and get the most out of it that way, and then put it in the oven for a little bit. So I may do that and salad tonight, and rolls for them. That usually lasts 2 days with them too, and then we'll figure out the rest. But what I'm learning, y'all, and I'm gonna do a video about that, because I want to not only encourage somebody else, but I want to encourage myself. I'm gonna do like just week by week. That's what my late husband used to do, and he actually was he did it so well, because I was like, why are you going to, well, he did it day by day, and I'm like, why are you going to the grocery store every day? And he said that's how you save money. He said, what I'm gonna buy a bunch of groceries for, and y'all just gonna eat up. He said, y'all just gonna eat up everything in one night. And that's exactly what happens. It happened every time. Because what we do, we surf through the food. Nobody's meal planning. You surf through the food. Ooh, I'm gonna eat that. Ooh, and it's just all out of control, no order. And then come Friday, all the food, or no, come Tuesday, that stuff's supposed to last the whole week, and come Tuesday, the food gone. The most of it gone, because everybody just been eating and eating and eating. So it makes a lot of sense. It really do. So some of the stuff that he did, I'm gonna start trying to incorporate, because he actually was a good manager of money, and at the time I could care less. I didn't care. I just wanted to spend. But God is helping me with that. He's my financial planner, so he's the best financial planner. So I'm gonna just plan day by day, and literally, this is what we're gonna have this night. This is what we're gonna have this night, and anything else is extra. But I feel like when I go in the grocery store, I buy what I buy. I try to buy for until the next time I get paid. And even though I'm going every week, because we out of something or whatever, but we're gonna have to learn. He used to say that all the time. He said, you gotta live. He said, you gotta live like you don't have no money. Live like you have no money. And I said, what does that mean? And I get it now. He gone now. He passed on now, but I get it now. He said, just teach yourself how to not spend a lot of money. I said, okay. And it makes sense. It's a mental thing. We think we got to have certain stuff, and we don't need none of that stuff. I was thinking this morning in the bed, I was like, well, I could go and I could buy this and at the thrift store, but I don't need that stuff. I just, stuff like washing detergent, that's stuff we got to have. We got to have that stuff. And I love Febreze. I like to keep stuff like that on stock in the house and stuff like that. But soap, we gotta have soap, toothpaste, toilet paper, toilet tissue. Those are necessities. But I'm talking about, looking for my gum, y'all. It's almost 1 o'clock. I'm finna get in here. But I'm talking about, stuff we just go in and, because I have literally been in a store, and I'll come out the store and I'm like, how did I just spend $100? And it's easy to do. Easy to do. But one thing I'm gonna do today too, haven't did in a while, is I may go to Ross, or if I find something at the thrift store, I want to find me a nice dress to wear to church tomorrow, because I always generally just wear pants and a top, because we don't have to dress up there. But I want to do that for tomorrow. I don't know. I just want to do that. But y'all, I'm gonna take you all along with me, but I'm gonna go and hit to my 1 o'clock appointment, and I'll pick you guys back up. Hello, my YouTube family and friends. I'm back. I had to go in the post office box to get the mail, and it's always standing room only, and there's just I don't know why it's so. I mean, they really never like busy in there, but it seems like every time I choose to go to pick up the mail, it's like, and I have patience, I don't care about waiting, but it's just always you have to stand there and wait, you know, and it'll be like two people ahead of you, but whatever they're doing, it's like something very, you know, particular or something, if you will. So I'm like, I just came in here to pick up my one little piece of mail. But it's just always, I think it's either they're a little busy or they not busy at all. I think that's how it goes there. But I'm like, oh my gosh. But I didn't have to wait long, but it was just like I said, I don't mind waiting, but it's just, I always, because, you know, usually people, they mail stuff from there. I've done it. My daughter, her stuff, she's just getting into college, and so they, you know, they got different services there, but it's just like, it seems like every time I choose to go in there, y'all, I have to stand there, I have to wait, you know, and like I said, it's okay, but it's just like, okay, guess I just gotta wait. But it was a young lady in front of me, she was like, you can go ahead of me, and I said, really? She said, yeah. She said, I'm just gonna ask some questions. So okay. So she let me go ahead of her, but I don't know, y'all. Sometimes stuff just go with the flow. So yeah, I'm going to I know I'm gonna definitely get something to eat for tonight, you know, to cook from the store. But like I said, I'm gonna quit. I think I'm gonna quit buying a bunch of food, because like we have food there now, and you know, they'll take a notion and they'll say, well, we're gonna do it. My son will say, well, we're gonna DoorDash, and he'll ask me, Mom, you want to DoorDash, you know. But y'all, let me tell you about, and then I brought up DoorDash. Let me tell you what happened last night. And this is no way, shape, form, or fashion I'm talking about Culver's at all. Bad mouthing them, the restaurant, because I like eating there. But I got a DoorDash last night. What I always get, the 2-piece cod dinner. It's always so good. It's 2 pieces of fish, slaw, fries, and what else you get? That's it. So slaw, fries, and the 2 pieces of fish. And they, you know, I always say, give me tartar sauce, give me malt vinegar, and they give you utensils. Y'all, last night the DoorDash brought that to me, and I was like, and I mean, I was so hungry, I was ready to eat. And I opened it's in a plastic, like a little, you know, plastic plate thing. I opened it up. The fish was like greenish looking, and I sent them a picture because I was like, I just paid $20 for this, you know. And so anyway, I went on back on the Instacart thing, because I think it's powered through Uber Eats, and so I went. It's associated with them. So I went back in and I did they gave me a refund. So I was happy about that. And I didn't know I could even do that, because I was like, they said send us a photo, and then they give you a list of reasons why are you unhappy with the food or whatever. So I sent them the picture or whatever, and they immediately gave me a refund of what I paid. They call them Uber points or something like that. I can't remember. So I was able to DoorDash me another restaurant, because I just wasn't in the mood to cook last night. But I end up getting Red Robin. That may be my new go-to for fish. Red Robin. I did a Red Robin. It was a fish dinner too. Now, the only thing I didn't like was they turned out good. They gave me onion rings instead of fries. I thought I checked the fries box, but they gave me onion rings. But it was good, y'all. It was slaw, the fish, and then onion rings. So that I didn't really eat. What I did, I ate the sides from Culver's, because the slaw and the that's always good. I didn't eat anything from Culver's except for the slaw. But so that was good. That was really good. And I ate all of that. I was really pleased with that. But yeah, that's never happened. I was like, okay, so what's going on with Culver's? But and like I said, I've never had really a bad, any bad food from there. It's always good. But last night, I don't know what happened with that fish, because it's like, I don't even know if it was just not cooked, but it was greenish looking. So I don't think that was not meaning not cooked, but I was just like, what is going on? So anyway, y'all, I'm checking for the car. Y'all remember I was talking about the car? It's gone now. The car that the enemy's trying to trick me with. He always up to his tricks. I was thinking about purchasing the car, and I'm so glad I didn't. Jesus told me no. That ain't the one. That's a counterfeit. But the car is gone. It was in this parking lot. So I don't know if she found somebody to buy it. It was $2,000, but nothing on it worked. It was like I would have had to get it towed and then find out what was wrong with it. She said it didn't have it needed forget what the part it needed. But anyway, now that I think about that, I'm so glad. That would have not only set me back financially, that would have just been a big bad decision. So I'm glad I didn't do that. She was talking about God and everything, but like I said, a lot of times people won't be upfront with us. They won't tell you the truth about stuff. I can't sleep at night, and knowing that I cheated somebody out of something, or knowing that I did something that will cause someone else to be in a bad way. It's gonna bother me forever. I see I'm about drunk all that up. But some people don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They just out. They out to get what they want and what they need, and they don't care about nobody else. But I'm not like that. I'm not. And like I said, I can't rest if I know I don't swindle somebody out of some money. And as hard as it is, it's hard. People trying to make a living, and then for somebody to scam them out of some money. So I just pray, I thank God for dodging that bullet, because like I said, I was real close to getting that car. And I kept thinking, but then what helped us though, my son, he was like, Mama, because he went to his job and he asked about the car. It was a Malibu, and it was a nice car. It was real. It was black. It was nice, but he asked the guy at his job that's very knowledgeable about cars, and he asked him, and he was like, He said usually whatever part that she said it needed, the guy was at his job said, usually nothing, that part doesn't go wrong on that car. It shouldn't cause that car not to run or something. So it was like she wasn't, I ain't gonna say she's a liar, but she wasn't telling the whole truth. And like I said, people are so desperate now for money. And she said she had the title to the car or whatever, but and the more I thought about it, y'all, I was like, if the car ain't running, this is a nice looking car. I didn't see anything wrong with that car. So the only way that you would be okay with getting rid of a car for $2,000. No, excuse me. It wasn't 2,000. It was 1,000. I think it was 1,000. Excuse me. It was 1,000. The only way you would be comfortable with doing that is that car got some major stuff wrong with it. It's a headache, and you just want to get rid of it. You just want it off of you. It's a burden. So the more and more I thought about that, I was like, nope. And I texted her and I told her, I said, thank you for taking the time to talk to me, but we're not gonna do it. And then I blocked her number, because people, they'll have your number and stuff, and then they'll be calling you and harassing you and stuff. So I blocked her number. So, but yeah, I was like, wow. But like I said, you know, we got to be careful of what we trying to do to people, especially children of God. I'm a daughter of God, the Most High God. So, you know, if you trying to cheat me or whatever, He gonna let me know. He gonna let me know. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. But, you know, people that don't know God, they don't know that. But they will know. They will know. But yeah, now that I think about that, I told me and my youngest son both said the same thing. He said, Mama said, why was she's trying to so easy to let go of that car for $1,000. It wasn't 2,000, it was 1,000. Because I remember saying, because I had told him, I said, you know, it's going to sort of put me, I had the money to pay for it, but I said, it's going to put me back. But I said, that's okay. You know, and I said, I have a car, you know. But I'm so glad, y'all, I didn't do that, because that would have been awful. Because one, that would put us behind again, you know, as far as my bills and stuff. And right now we're just, you know, we're where we can manage everything again. And I've asked the Lord to keep me in that place. But yeah, that's what would have happened. And I'm just like, So, and that ain't no fun place to be in. You know, you can't pay stuff and do what you need to do. So God knew. He knew. And like I said, I'm not in no desperate mode for no car. You know, and I sure don't want no car that I got to pay a lot of money for to just so I can say I got a car. But like I said, it was a nice car. But one thing, I noticed about it, he had a bunch of garbage in the car. And I had told my youngest son, he never got a chance to come look at it. But I said, I'm trying to figure out. And I even made a joke to her. Because I try to be honest with people, even though they don't always honest with me. But I told her, I said, for a split second, I thought somebody was living in the car. And so she laughed real quick, like a real sneaky laugh. And then she said, ha. And I said, oh, I didn't mean to offend you or anything by saying that. She said, oh, no, you didn't offend me. She said that or whatever that meant. And so it's like she wasn't even bothered that I thought that. And I'm like, because I you know how when you peeping in the car, because it was sunny that day. And that car was full of fast food bags. Like it had, I don't know if that meant it had been sitting up for a while, had not been driven for a while, or somebody had been living in it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what was going on with that. I really don't. But again, a lot of times people will not be honest and tell you the truth. And a lot of times it's sad to say you don't find out the truth until it's too late. You know, in that case, I would not have found out the truth until I had got the car. And oh yeah, she was ready, she was eager. And like I said, she said to me too, she said, it was just a lot of stuff she was saying that didn't really make sense. She said, a lot of people were saying, why was I letting the car go so cheap? But I looked online and I could sell it for $8,000 or $9,000. But see, you're not going to sell a car for that if it's a lot of stuff wrong with it. You know, that's probably how much it was going to cost to get it fixed. So she felt bad. And she said, well, whoever I get this car to, I'm just going to give it to them for this amount. And then they're going to have to spend the other amount to get it back going. But, and then, you know, me and my son was saying, I was telling him, I said, well, you know, God can work miracles. You know, we get the car and the car worked just fine. But God was like, don't do that. He said, I'm not going to work no miracle on that. That's just dead. So, again, be mindful, y'all. Be mindful of what people trying to do and stuff. Because, like I said, there's so many people out here that they desperate. And they'll use God's name to, you know, act like they doing a good deed. And I would have been so upset. And that, like I said, that would have put us back. And see, the enemy wants you to go back. The enemy wants you to struggle. The enemy wants you to not have money. And so that's going to set you back away from what God got for you. So, And a lot of times, what we do, which that's what happened to me all last year. The decisions we make, we set our own self back. God don't set us back. It's us. Because we don't make good decisions. So I'm glad I made the right decision. Thank you, Jesus. So I'm gonna get in here in this Goodwill, y'all. See what they got. I may ask them if they hiring. But everybody here, hiring for my oldest daughter. But everybody here, you have to go online. Like, you can't say walk in there and fill out a thing. You got to go online and do it. So, but this is a ways out from where we live. So maybe that's not a good idea. Y'all, this is so good. It's so good. I gotta find out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get me some black tea. I already got sugar, but I'm trying not to use sugar. If I can just do cinnamon, just maybe a teaspoon of sugar, and I put the ice in it, and then black tea, cinnamon, and a little sugar. And milk. Yeah, gotta have milk. So let me get in here. I need to get me something to eat because I just been eating. I just been drinking that. But I got this, y'all. I had bought this, and I forgot I had it. This, where is that? My mom sent me a card. I'm gonna share a video, y'all, about something that happened in our family. I'm at the point where I gotta be transparent, because I want to help somebody else. And, there was a time where, I would be ashamed to talk about certain stuff, but, it come a time we gotta talk about what the enemy tried to do. And he didn't, we just gotta talk about stuff. So I'm gonna share that. I think I'm gonna maybe post that today. And then I got a video where I did, can't even find it, y'all. It's an energy bar. Can't find it now. I know it's in here. I've seen it. But it just feels so good to this is the day I just do whatever I want to do. I ain't on no time frame restraint. I could just do what I want to do. I got the car, my son's car, and I don't have to hurry up and get back. But I started washing clothes before I left, so I gotta finish that when I get back. But that's okay. But yeah, this is I bought this, like, let's see, trying to see make sure it ain't expired. It's an energy. I bought it. I think I bought it this time last week. But I'm trying to see. When did it say it expire? I got it soft now. But I bought it. I was gonna try it out. Okay, it's good. It says September 2025. So yeah, it's this right here, y'all. Eat chocolate chip. And I'll probably eat that when I get come out of the Goodwill. But I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna take y'all along with me so you can see what I'm looking at. My phone is sort of low, but it should be enough. I don't know why I didn't have. Oh, I didn't have full charge because I was talking. Ooh, can't talk. I was talking to my daughter for about 2 hours this morning, so that's why my charge ended. Because I always charge my phone up at night, and I always have a good full charge in the morning. But I'll pick you guys back up. giving them a chance and a chance, but I was disappointed. I didn't have much of anything. I was able to get me a dress. Oh, I was trying to find me a dress to wear to church, so the Lord allowed me to do that, but they just, I don't know what don't happen to them. This Goodwill, maybe God is telling me to shop at another one, but this one just don't have anything. I mean, you can look and I even circled back around, and I'm like, okay, maybe I missed something. But and then there was a bunch of people in there, which is fine. I think everybody's out because it's so pretty today. But it's just nothing in there. I mean, nothing that I needed. And I was like, what is all this stuff? And it used to be so neat and everything, so clustered up. And like I said, I'm gonna quit coming in this one. I'm gonna find me another one to go to. We don't even live on this side of town anymore, but I just like going to coming, just for old time's sake. So I'm gonna quit. I think I'm just gonna quit coming here altogether, because this is a waste of time. This place I'm getting ready to go to now, the Ark, they have much nicer stuff. And it's even though it's more stuff, it's more organized too. And it's just, I don't know. I feel like whatever I need, I can find it in there. So it's a lot easier to flow. But the Goodwill, this one I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna find me another one to go to. It's not giving anymore like it used to. But I'm gonna go in the Ark and go there. I'm kind of debating if I'm gonna get me something now or wait till later. Something to eat. I need to put something on my stomach because I've just only had really milk is sitting on that tea. So when I leave out of the thrift store, I carried you all with me on did a few clips in the Goodwill, but I'll have to go back and edit a lot of that. But yeah, it was just a lot of people in there. There's a lot of people like that. I can't focus on what I need to look at. But the dress I found was pretty, so I hope it fits me. I've lost weight, but I hope it fits me, not sagging off of me. So I think I'm just gonna wear the black flat shoes I already have at the house. Yeah, let's do that. I need to buy me some. The dress is fairly long, so I probably need to get me some stockings or hold tights or something, because I don't have that. But I may get that from Walgreens, because it's cool here in the morning time. But like right now, the thermometer says in here is 70 degrees. So it'll be like this probably tomorrow. But then they say snow Tuesday. I think it's supposed to snow Tuesday. But we'll see what happens. But sometimes when they call for snow, it's in a much higher elevation, and it doesn't snow that much where we're at. So to be honest, I liked that when we first moved here, the snow, but now it's like, okay, I'm over it. But nobody asked me. And these people don't park right. I think I can squeeze right here. They don't park their cars right. That's why when they come outside, when they open in their doors, they hit your car, because they don't park right. They're so in a hurry to get in a space, and they don't care about what nobody else gonna have to deal with. It's like, ooh, I got me a space. That's my pet peeve, y'all. I try to be mindful of other people. So I don't want them to be straining and stuff. So I'm gonna go in here in the Ark. I don't know if I pick you all up in here. I just want to run in here and see what they got. And really don't, to be honest, I don't need to go in here because what I was looking for was I'd like to find me a really small crock pot, and it was something else I was gonna look for. Oh, I was trying to find me a blow dryer and a flat iron. Sometimes you can find stuff like that here. I can buy me a new one, but I really don't want to. Well, I may end up having to. But I was gonna see what they had in here, and then I saw a really small, what is it? Crock pot in the Goodwill. But I felt like that was too much for what they were asking. So I'm like, I would rather buy me a new one for that. So, but they have a little tester there, you know, where you can plug in the electronic device and make sure it worked. But I wasn't worried about that. But I was just like, I feel like that was a little overpriced being Goodwill. So I'm gonna go in here and see what they have, and then I'll be back. Hey y'all, I'm back. I went into the thrift store, the second thrift store that I was headed in last time I was checking in with you all, but I ended up, me and a lady, I met the nicest lady, y'all. Me and her ended up talking for, I think it was at least probably an hour out there, just talking. And I mean, it was just a beautiful conversation. She's divorced, and she was telling me how she's having to adjust, and you know, she has a new life now, and she didn't mention any children, so I don't know if she has children. But we stood right outside the store, and what got my attention, we were going out of the store at the same time. And you know, you have to be careful when you saying something to people, because you know the times we're living in now are evil, and some people, you know, you can be saying something trying to be nice and they think it's something else. But anyway, I noticed in the checkout line she had a lot of books, and so that sort of got my attention, because I thought about my youngest daughter, because she loves to read. So I'm like, and so so she's probably maybe late 60s, 70ish. And so I told her, so as we were walking out around the same time together, and so I was trying to say something to her while we were still in the store. So when we got all the way out of the store, that's when I told her, excuse me, I said, I noticed you have books. And y'all, from that statement, we ended up talking for an hour right outside that store, and people were looking like, what are you talking about? But it was such a blessing. And she said to herself, she said, I feel like this is a God meeting, a God, you know, God ordained that. I said, me too. Because like I said, I try to pay attention. The Lord would, you know, he'll nudge you, and he'll tell you, you know, who to talk to, and she'll allow me to pray with her. I'm not bragging or anything. I'm giving honor, glory, and praise to God, because he'll tell me, you know, at first I didn't feel it, but then we kept talking, and she was saying different things, and God was like, yeah, pray with her. Pray with her. So, and you know, we all need prayer. We need prayer all the time. But it was just such a blessing. She was telling me that she's a dreamer, and she has dreams, and it was just wonderful, y'all. It's just wonderful, and that's why I'm saying we have to be mindful. You know, a lot of times we're so busy, and we go in and out of stores, and we say, well, you know, I'm trying to just get what I need to get and back out the store. But a lot of times God wants us to pay attention to who's around us, you know. Quit being so busy and so consumed in ourselves and what we got going on. And if somebody right around us, you know, a lot of people, what I'm finding out, which I like talking anyway, but what I'm finding out with a lot of people, some people just, they enjoy talking. But some people may or may not have anybody in their life that they can talk to. And I didn't necessarily feel that from her. But what I felt from her was that she just had good conversation. And like I said, I was sharing with her, she was telling me about, she's really happy now. She's no longer married, and And because I was asking her, I said, "Are you happy now?" She said, "I'm very happy now." She said, "I haven't been this happy in a long time." So she's, I could tell from her conversation she has peace. She has peace now because she said she wasn't in a good marriage, and she was telling me some stuff that was like really a little hard to listen to. But God knows, He knows what we deal with. He knows what we go through, what we're gonna go through, and He's always there. He's always there. But I love talking to people, everybody. I like everybody. I love everybody, and that's one thing I love about here. I did it in Tennessee too, but I feel like I do it more here. Witnessing and praying with people. I was sort of, not ashamed in Tennessee to pray with people, but I was always looking over my shoulder and concerned about who's looking at me, or, they don't think I'm better. They think I think I'm better than them or whatever. Just worried about being a people pleaser, worried about what somebody else thought about me. When, in essence, I should have been all along concerned about what Jesus knows about me. But that's just the human side of it. We worry about what people think, and that's why a lot of times we can't move forward. We can't do what we need to do for the Christ because we're so consumed with what everybody think about us. And you can't live for Christ and live for the world too. Gotta be a big separation line there. It shouldn't even be a line really, because you say I'm in the world, but I'm not of the world. So that's just how it is. But I'm gonna tackle this grocery store. I'm just trying to think, y'all. I can do this tomorrow, but we need there's a few items I need to get, and I'm trying to see what I need. Because if I get a few things today, I won't have to do this tomorrow. So I'm trying to. This guy, why I dread this. And I could do Instacart, but it's just an extra $20. I kind of don't want to spend. And I could just go in person and get it, but I was gonna get them. I was gonna do lasagna. Actually, it's $4.22. Yeah, I was gonna do lasagna and salad. I guess since I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and go on in here because I'm gonna be disciplined. I'm gonna get what we gonna fix tonight, and then I deal with the rest tomorrow. So it's not really gonna be grocery shopping per se. It's just gonna be getting a few items because, like I said, I don't want to deal with. It's just a headache now. That's got why I dread this. I used to really enjoy doing this, but now, y'all know the story. I don't like doing it anymore. But yeah, I found some nice, cute little items in the thrift store. I'm gonna take both of these bags this time because I need to go to the, well, I'm gonna go ahead and probably get the washing detergent out of here because I don't want to go to the Dollar Tree today. So I'll get that out of here. We definitely need that. Everything else I can wait till tomorrow from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna get the colder probably some treats out of here probably too, but yeah, this it after this. I'm gonna head in after this. Do this. But I'll be back, y'all. Go in here. It's just everybody out and about today because it's so pretty. I guess. Or it could be because they got their taxes. Could be that. Cause this is just a lot of people. Oh yeah, and I wanted to go to 5 and Below, but I think I'm gonna I'll do that tomorrow. Dollar Tree and 5 and Below tomorrow. But I'm gonna go in here and get a few items. I'm trying to make sure I got my bag. Last time I just took one. But I don't think I need 3, but to, I guess. To try to get, last time I didn't have enough bags. So yeah, I'll pick y'all back up here in a little bit. I'm gonna run in here and get a few items. Hey y'all, I'm back. I got some Girl Scout cookies. I'll show y'all what I got out of the store when I get home, but I got the Trifles and then I got the Dos-A-Dos. So they were selling them, starting not to buy any because they were actually selling these outside the thrift shop. But I think, was it the thrift shop? Yeah, it was the thrift shop. But I think it was a thrift shop. It was somewhere else. It was somewhere else I went today and they were selling them and I was like, but I gave in. I'm trying to do better on eating sweets. But get rid of this gun. But feel like I'm not doing horrible, but just trying to watch my my sugar intake as much as I can. But yeah, it's the Dos-A-Dos is what they call them. But I haven't eaten anything today. At all. Almost 5 o'clock. I'm not really hungry. But I'll tell you what I really want. I really want some Culvers. But I don't feel like going all the way to where they sell it here and buying it. I don't feel like doing that. So I bought salmon, but I may end up fixing that when I get out of church tomorrow. These are good, y'all. I like peanut butter anyway. But it's so weird. I feel like this car moving, but it's not. But anyway, the grocery store was it wasn't super packed. Well, I guess people just got their taxes. So it's people, not saying they don't have money anyway, but I'm just trying to see why is it so busy. Normally it's not that this busy, but it could be because I would keep this in my purse, touching all this nasty stuff. But them cookies are good. Like I said, normally we always get the same kind. We've been getting the same kind for years. The Trifles, or however you say it. But she said it was a particular brand that they're gonna discontinue. I forgot what she said. But one group of people that was selling the cookies, they were leaving. Another family, a woman and her daughters, they were coming, like, setting up. And so the lady said, you can buy it from them, buy the cookies from them. But they had already put their cookies up, so that was nice. She wasn't trying to make a profit or whatever. She said no. Then she tapped the lady. She said, this lady want to buy some cookies. So, and they were, when I was, came at the grocery store, they weren't even ready, really set up yet. But she pulled those cookies out when she found out I was gonna buy them. Oh, that was nice. 2 little girls and like the mama and maybe a sister or a friend or something. Well, I wish them all the best of everything because it's getting cool now again. So I don't know how long they're going to be out there, but I imagine they do pretty well outside of a grocery store because, when people if nothing else, people want to get cookies because back in the South, the Girl Scout cookies, you would hear about them. I don't even know if they still do that. It was a long, like a card, not a card, but I guess like a, I don't know what you call it, but it's where you would circle. You know, it was an order form. That's what it was. And so you would circle, like they would carry it around and say which cookies you want, and then you circle, you check the box or whatever. I forget how you did it, but I don't know if they still do that now or not. But they did it. That was back in the day. They did that, and I don't know how they do it now. It could be all digital now or something. I don't know. But I don't think I need to go into. I don't think I need to go to Walgreens because I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm just trying to. We need bathroom tissue, y'all. I just like to have stuff. Just have it, so I don't have to, because. Like I said, when I get out of church now, it's like I just want to go home and draw my Sunday. But when I have to stop at several stores, and it just sometimes we won't get home to 2 hours later because I don't stop, made 3 or 4 stops. But I may just I may go on in here and get this bathroom tissue because that way I have it. I did get the washing powder, the washing detergent, because I got to finish washing. I did get that. But I was going to try to blow dry my hair, but I don't think I'm going to do that now. It's too late in the day now. I'll do that another time. But anyway, I think I'll go ahead and stop at, Walgreens. I really don't want to. I really don't want to. But, well, yeah, I'm going to stop there because we need toilet tissue. Bathroom tissue. We're not out, but I'm going to go ahead and stop in here because tomorrow when we leave church, I need to get some water out of here too. I just try to get everything we need. We got water, but we need some more because it's about out. So I'm gonna get water and tissue. That's all I'm getting. I'm not getting anything else. I keep seeing infinities. I wasn't even seeing that many when I had my car. Or maybe that's my next car. God gonna restore the infinity back to me. That's all I've been seeing, y'all, honestly. But I'll be back. I'm gonna take y'all with me in here. Hello, y'all. I'm back. I just came out of Walgreens. It's getting chilly now. I just came out of Walgreens, and so I'm headed home now. Finally, almost 5:30. Still got some more washing to do, which I may continue doing that tomorrow when we get out of church. But like I said, when I'm out and about, I just like to go ahead and get stuff done. But I did get out of the grocery store, I did get lasagna and salad for them. So we already got ranch dressing. So I'm gonna fix that tonight. And even if they don't eat it tonight, they'll have it for tomorrow. And I made DoorDash me some fish because I was trying to. I'm not gonna feel like I don't want to cook the salmon when I get home. So I'm just gonna DoorDash me that, and my favorite. Prayerfully, it won't be nasty this time. But again, Red Robin, their fish, I don't know. I may try them tonight again because that fish was good. It was real good, and it was real tasty and real crunchy. And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it was like 4 pieces, but they were like square. They were in squares, I think. But it was pretty good size. But it was good. But I don't know why they gave me onion rings. I thought I selected fries because they got steak fries. So I may get that. I may get that for tonight. And anything else we need, I'm just gonna wait. I'll probably do Instacart because when we get out of church tomorrow, I don't have a reason to go to Walgreens now. I got the water, I got the tissue, and I actually just spent $20 there because I got rewards. So one of the tissues was on sale. I think I got Angel Soft, and I got that other one is Scott tissue. So I would just like to keep a good amount of tissue in the house. I just like doing that. So yeah, I'm pleased with what I spent. I only spent $100. I did better today. I only spent $120 at the grocery store, which is not bad for what I got. But some of that stuff I was just throwing in the buggy, so that was my fault. But I probably would have spent maybe $40 less, but I got a few little extra things. I got the dog, our puppy, some treats, and then I just got extra stuff that I didn't really, some corn on the cob. I wasn't intending to buy that going in the store, so just, little add-ons, but that's okay. But like I said, that's why I tried to tell my youngest son and my oldest daughter that we have to do better with our spending. We all should be doing that. God wants us to be more disciplined, and through the week, a lot of times I get off work and I'll be like, I don't really want to eat that, or no, it ain't that I don't want to eat it. I don't feel like preparing it, cooking it, and so I'll just, I'll just DoorDash me something. But in all honesty, it's ain't nothing wrong with treating ourselves every now and then, but it's like you got food. I got food there, but I just don't feel like preparing it. So I'm gonna try to do better with that. Just have a mindset. No, I'm not eating out. And if I have to make a rule for myself, not to eat out until Friday or something, that'll be my treat. Okay, Friday I get to eat out, because there has to be some discipline. Because like I said, when we were staying with the lady from church, I remember my son. He said, "Mama said," well, he didn't have to tell me. I just had to look at my account. But he said it. It's like the Lord put that on his heart, and he said, "Mama said, we spend a lot of money on DoorDash." And I was like, "Yeah, we do, son." But like I said, when you're doing it, you got money, you don't think much about it, because it's like, well, that's just $20, but that's $20 that you can spend on something else. That's $20 in your gas tank. That's $20 paying on a bill. That's $20 getting something you actually need. So it makes a difference. It does. It really does. And something I started doing, y'all, just for somebody, if you want a little tip, my youngest son taught me this. I don't have all of my money in my main account. I got a savings account, so I put the the most money in that account where I got to pay bills with or whatever, and the other account is just mainly for when I need to transfer, the money into that account to buy, when I'm gonna actually use it, and then at the when I'm done spending for that day or whatever, then I, move the money. And I didn't even know anything about that. I mean, I knew about it, but I just wasn't doing it. And my youngest son, he said, "Mama, yeah," I said, move it so you don't be so tempted to spend. And I said, "You know what? That's a good idea." And that's what I've been doing. And I see the improvement. Because what you don't see, you ain't gonna spend. I mean, I got access to it. I can spend it, but it's not. It take a little effort to transfer it to that, to that account so I can spend it. Because that other account where it's at, I can't spend it from there. So yeah, I've been doing that, and it's been helping. It's been helping me, because Lord knows I need discipline. I'm spending now. I give out money and help people, whatever, but when it comes to just buying stuff, I got to be more disciplined. But I can say now when I go like in the Goodwill or somewhere like that, thrift shop, I don't just go crazy like I used to. I look at the price and I be like, you know, and then I sort of decide in my mind, even if it's $6 or $7, I'm like, I don't really need that. But like at the thrift store I went in today, the Arc. Now I did end up spending $30 in there, but I bought a what is it, a really mini crock pot, which and then I did find me a dryer, blow dryer, and a flat iron, nice flat iron. I'm gonna wipe it down real good, and then oh, that's fun. And then I'm trying to think, what else did I buy out of there? What made it jump up so much, that price? I didn't buy any clothes. Oh, I bought my daughter. Yes, I did. I bought my daughter a pretty shirt blouse out of there, and then it was something else. What made the price go up? I'm trying to think, what was it? Oh, I got me a purse. I think that's what it was. I got a purse, and yeah, it was something else too. But anyway, I like walking around in there, and just like I said, it's so calming, and just find some good deals. But I did get my black tea, and I got some drop-ins French vanilla, so I'm gonna test that out in the morning. I got me a mug. I got me a, you know, the little tea cup or whatever you want to call it. It's a travel mug, tea cup or whatever. So I'll be able to take that to church with me tomorrow. So I'm gonna see how the tea turn out when I mix everything together. I'm gonna do iced instead of hot, and I'm gonna see how that turn out. Cause I got the black tea, I got the cinnamon, and I got the little sweetener. So I'm gonna see, and then of course I got some milk. So I'm gonna mix it up good. Cause I've been drinking hot chai, but I think I sort of like the ice now. I like that now. So anyway, I'm excited about trying that, and once I get the mixture of it down packed, then I'll know what, you know, how to mix it up every morning. Cause I mainly want to get that when I, you know, for work. That's when I want to get it for. I like having tea while I'm working. So it don't really make me alert. It don't wake me up, but I just like it. I just like to drink it. Because I don't drink coffee anymore. So, but yeah, I'm headed home. I'm going to text these young people to come help me. This is the part I don't look forward to, because I gotta go up. We don't have to go up two flights of stairs, and it's not that many steps, but it's just getting everything out the car. It's just like, oh. But they gonna help me, so. But yeah, I've been gone all day. I've been trying, like I said, I don't know why I didn't get up earlier. Could have got all this, but I'm glad I didn't now. I'm glad I did not, because had I gotten up real early, then I would have had to, you know, be going back and forth. So I was trying to waste time until it was time for my 1 o'clock appointment. And I was like, well, I'll just do everything else afterwards. So yeah, it worked out. So now I don't have to do any grocery shopping tomorrow when we get out of church or Walgreens. So, but like I said, you know, it's not all the time he's off on Saturday, so I took advantage of this one. So that's what we're doing. That's what we do over here. So I pray you all have had a beautiful, blessed Saturday. I'm gonna try to do better with my filming, because I don't know, like when you got a camera, you can do all kind of ways, but this iPhone, I don't know how to turn it around and flip it back around. I don't know how to do that real good. So I was wanting to show you guys more stuff, the places I went, but sometimes I don't get a chance to film real good. But I'm gonna do better. That's what what I really like to get me is a little nice camera. Not one that's gonna break the bank, but just one that, you know, do what I need it to do for my videos. 5 and Below, that store has some nice little, you know, stuff like that. But this one that I go to, this like, it's not too far from where we live. They don't really necessarily have, you know, all the stuff that usually what I'm looking for when I go in there, as far as like camera stuff. And they don't sell cameras, but they sell. I'm talking about like the little stands you put your phone on, and the little ring lights. I'm talking about stuff like that. The equipment. So I may just go on Amazon and get me something. I don't know. That ain't super duper important right now. But yeah, y'all, I'm so happy. I really am that the place I'm in right now, God is just really blessing us. He's really blessing all of his children. And you know, I don't ever, well, I think about the lady who I was talking to outside of the thrift shop. She was saying it to me, and I know it was God reminding me through her that so whatever state you find yourself in, be content. You know, Paul said that, and in the Bible, and that's so true. It's so true because, you know, no matter what somebody else is doing or what we think we should be doing, or, you know, be content. Just be content with what God has you, because he's doing something. And a lot of times he's allowing us to wait. And, you know, I feel like when we're content, what I'm learning out of contentment, when we're content, he's saying that's good, because so you'll be ready when I get ready to do the next thing I'm gonna do in your life, the blessing. But if you eager and you're anxious and you Lord, I'm just ready, you know, you're not even enjoying where he has you at that time. So that's what he's teaching me, and I'm thankful for that, because like I said, that was a time I was never content. There was so much discontentment in my life, it wasn't even funny. And my late husband used to say it all the time. He said, you ain't never content. You know, you always wanting something else. And I was like, well, what's wrong with wanting more or better? But that's not what I was doing. I was just not happy with what I wasn't happy with what I had, you know. I wasn't enjoying. I'm not gonna say I wasn't happy. I wasn't enjoying it. And so he said, he used to say it all the time, and I used to ask him. I said, why you never? He said, because I'm content. He said, I'm content with what I have, and that's a good place to be, y'all. It really is. So I'm learning every day, in every way. I'm learning more and more about Jesus, and you know, just when you think you know something, the Lord teaches you 100 things more. So that's just how faithful and wonderful he is. But I'm so thankful, y'all, because the place I'm in now, I was never in this place, ever. And this is what God wanted me to be all along. But I was never in this place. I was always somewhere else, doing something else. But he said, you where I need you to be, you know. And that's in his precious hands. So I'm thankful, I really am, and I wouldn't have it no other way. I'm away from people who mean me no good. I'm away from people who were jealous of me, even though they had way more stuff than I had. You know, I'm away from those people. And there go another infinity, y'all. Y'all, I'm not kidding. Y'all, I mean, now please know I'm telling the truth. When I had my Infinity, thank you, Lord. When I had the car that got repoed, it was an Infinity QX50. And so that's what this car is in front of me. It's black. But I never saw, even my youngest son, he said, Mama, he said, they don't like Infinities in Colorado. We never saw Infinities, like cars or the SUV. We never would, because I was like, you know, every now and then we would see one, maybe. Just every now and then. It was just like maybe once every 6 months or something. But now, that's all I've been seeing. And I'm either behind one, it's one on the side of me. I've noticed in Walgreens there was one that was parked. So it's always something like that. It's been like that all day today. So I don't know, y'all. Don't know. But the Lord know I really enjoyed that vehicle. I didn't think I was better than nobody in it or nothing. It was just a nice car, and it smooth. You know, it had all the bells and whistles on it. And there was some stuff I still didn't know how to work on it. But my son would help me. He said, "Mama, you got this, that, and the other." And I'm like, I didn't even care, because like I said, when it had got to where I couldn't, make the car note, it was making me a little uncomfortable, because I was like, I can't make the car note, and it's bothering me. It's bothering me. I'm like, here I am riding around in this beautiful vehicle, and I can't afford it. And so, like I said, it made, some people don't care, but it made me feel some type of way. But I had to drive it, because I need to go places. But like I said, I just didn't. It made me uncomfortable. But the Lord, like I said, they told me at work, they said, you prayed for your car to get. I said, yeah, I did. And I said, I did. And I said, you come a time where you gotta bow out, and you say, you know what? Be that woman, be that man, and say, I can't do it no more. Instead of pretending and trying to keep up appearances. And see, the thing of it was here, it was nobody to keep appearances up for, because didn't nobody care. Like I said, the people at my job, they didn't care what kind of car I had. But, and I started not to care, because I was like, I can't afford this car. I didn't care like that either. But like I said, there come a time you gotta bow out and say, I'm good. You just gotta do that. So y'all, thank y'all for riding along with me today. Like I said, I'm gonna do better on my content. I normally I like the where y'all can see what I'm doing and everything, but I'm gonna upload these videos and after I compile them together. And I did get a little footage in the Goodwill. I didn't get any in the Ark, and I didn't do any in the grocery store this time. But I'm gonna do a haul and show y'all what I got. I think I'm gonna do a haul, but it's just setting up everything. So I'll talk to you all soon. Bye bye. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye bye.